Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I am Send It Steve, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. So if you guys are stopping by because it is kind of a codes enforcement or an update video, I really appreciate the support and things like that. So basically, we're gonna roll into it. As you do know, we do have the Bruce project, which is a lifted Civic. We got the C5 Corvette, we got the GTA, and we also have the F450 down there. Now that will be another video, so we'll talk about that later. But for today, obviously, we are going to jump right into the codes guy. The codes guy came by and paid me another visit. Now, I'm not upset. I get it. It's part of his job. He's just doing his job. I'm not mad at all, but he was very, very polite. And some of the footage is kind of hard to hear, so that's why I'm kind of recording now. If you guys don't really want to listen to it, you don't have to, but I am going to put it in the end. It's probably, a few minutes of him talking and things like that, telling me, what I can and can't do. It is kind of hard to hear, so if you got your volume down, turn it up. Now's the time. Actually, I decided after reviewing the footage, it is actually really, really quiet. It's kind of hard to hear. So basically what he said was, I have, it's looking a lot better here. He said he can see a difference and things like that. We got this area all cleaned out. There was a couple bushes here that I pulled out with the F450. And there is a big tree laying up here that he wants me to go ahead and remove. Now, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I know I got to go ahead and get it cut up. But it is, it was up here and it was actually down for a while. So we do have to remove that. Obviously, we got to get the tarp out of here. There's a bed liner, which I'm actually going to put inside the F450 because it's an 8-foot bed and it is for a Ford. So we might as well toss that in and utilize it, as we do know there's no bed liner in the F450. So the boat is another thing we're going to have to get cleaned up and get out of here. And there's some wheels and tires over here, which we all knew. It's not surprising, things like that, but the guy was super, super great. So Mr. Good, I appreciate you working with me and being very polite and giving me another month to get this thing taken care of. So as you do know, guys, we did get a lot taken care of. It probably doesn't look that much. I did have to get a tarp because he said any car that isn't registered, you got to put a tarp over. So we did get a tarp to put over the Bruce. And we have to get the C5 back together. So that's an exciting video. I know you guys are waiting for that. So I'll roll the footage in now from Mr. Good being here and kind of going over what I need to do. Knivesdeal.com has struck again. Now this is a Taurus PT99 Airsoft CO2 6mm BBs, and the cool part is it's semi and full auto. That's right, guys. Let's get it out and play with it. All right, guys, now this is an absolute cool. As a safety, which obviously you can tell, safety does work. It is cocked and ready to fire. When you take it off the safety, the first click down off is going to be your semi-auto. Man, does she have some stank. And then when you're ready for it to go full on auto, drop the hammer down one more time, and now this is where it's freaking cool, guys. Oh boy, you will go through some CO2 with this bad boy and some BBs, that's for sure. So again, guys, for 10% off, use promo code SendItSteve, all one word. I will have the link to this in the description down below. It is freaking cool. Go get them while they're in stock. It's just the camera, basically. That's the only thing that I can't really get moved, but I got everything else pretty well taken care of. I literally just started taking this apart yesterday. The parts will be here at 2 o'clock, and then that goes back together and driving. Well, so actually 3. It's just gonna be a mud truck.
So it's a hobby.
Yeah, yep, yeah. Obviously, I like lifted things, so. And that van the guy's coming today, that's just kind of.
Well, if you can send me an email, tell me what else.
Okay.
I mean, you can't park these cars in there.
Okay. Yeah, the drivetrain for this is actually coming out of that truck. So this will be powered by that. And then that truck's leaving today. And then it's just the RV.
Yeah. That's about that tree there. That's yard waste there.
Yeah, that's what I've been cutting up. You can see I'm cutting it up. I got the chainsaw.
Okay.
I was burning.
And that's fine, as long as you're moving forward, I told you, I'll be good.
My trash can's full.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah. We're definitely got good headway going.
when you, yeah, and I appreciate that.
I don't know if you've seen, you remember before, it was bad.
No, I have pictures of it.
Yeah. Minus this. This obviously looks bad right now.
Yeah,
but-
this,
yeah. And I did get a tarp to put over this while it's apart, but
yeah.
come back at 4 o'clock. This will actually be together and it won't be like this.
That's all right. If you'll, no, I'm just saying to keep the neighbors from bitching,
Mhm.
you want to put a tarp on
Not a tarp.
no, it should be a tarp.
Okay.
So it looks, you want it to look, you know, presentable.
Yeah.
Not blighting of the property.
Yeah.
There's a
I
lot
got
of,
all this back here cleaned up too. I don't know if you remember.
yeah.
This over here was bad.
What about that Aldi?
This is actually a running and driving car. It's good to go. It's titled and everything. So, like this is bad. This is all trash and everything back
Right.
here.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see you're working on it,
Yeah.
but we still got a good bit to do.
There was, oh yeah, it's 20 years of neglect. I'm trying to do it all
I'm
in.
just saying, it's got to look like a yard. It's got,
Yep.
it can't look like a park. You know.
I actually have grass out front now too, not just mud.
Yeah. Do you have any questions? I mean, like all the tires got to go, all the car parts got to go.
Yeah, I'm just.
That stuff can only be stored in the garage.
Okay.
And you said maybe someday you were thinking about that.
Yeah, I was.
But yeah, all the
once I
weeds.
started, I didn't realize how much freaking money it takes to
It does.
get everything cleaned up.
No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand. That's why I work with you.
I had like $300 just in removing trash from here. So.
But they don't. You know,
I
the
know.
commissioners, they don't care.
Yeah.
My job is to clean these properties up.
Yep. Yeah.
And I always tell people, if you keep moving ahead, I'm fine with that.
Yep.
But you can't ask for us.
Yeah. I completely get it. Another month, I should be all good to go.
But you want to, like cut all that weeds down.
Yeah.
There's still, it looks better, but once things get moved out of here, I'm sure you'll be.
There was like, if you remember up there, like if you look at your picture, you'll see
All that old dilapidated wood shit.
Yep.
Good.
I'm working on burning it and
Okay.
getting it out of here.
I'm not trying to be a pain in the ass. I'm just telling you what I want.
I completely get it. Trust me, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, this was.
I am. It's quite a job there.
Yeah. If this is actually going to get lifted to another.
Is that a truck?
Yep. Yeah, it's a 75 K5 Blazer chassis. So that was the hard part, is trying to source everything for a 75 K5 Blazer, because I want to get the majority of it done first, and then the drivetrain will go in it. That's the easy stuff. I don't need to worry about the drivetrain. It's getting it to function and stop is what I'm mainly concerned about.
So you compete in mud? Is that what you're
I'm
doing?
gonna be, yep, this is gonna be the first one that I actually compete for, like my YouTube channel. So it'll be fun. It'll actually have, these are just gonna be like it's riding around tires, and then it'll have like 44-inch tall tires on it. Yeah, I got it. Usually I put the jack like, I don't know. Hey, if I could afford it, it would all be concrete. Definitely.
Yeah, this is what they don't allow. Because people come up here and redo it.
Okay. Yeah, I had
Start
to,
pushing on it and then it's all on.
Yeah,
That's why it's not allowed.
I had the jack under it and then the wheel was under, so it's just really fun. But I completely.
The way the code reads is all working on cars should be in the garage.
Okay.
I don't have no problem with it if somebody's working on a car and the wheels on and down at night, but if it's left like this, it looks like you're going to do.
Yeah.
Then No,
There's 10 o'clock parts there yet, all except for rear hardware. That's the only thing I'm waiting on now. So, the parts got there. I'm gonna go put them on the front. The brakes will be done today, and it'll be on the wheels. And then it's just getting everything else.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why the coach is
Okay.
good.
Yeah. It's literally just out. Literally just tore apart yesterday. Just gotta get done.
Alright.
Yeah, there's some off clock yesterday.
Somebody questioned me about why when you go to this hospital, you know, say,
Okay.
I need that email.
Okay.
Otherwise, I should be writing out right now.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'll do it. And I'm trying to get something done with the shed so that looks better and everything like that. That was kind of my focus. If I could, what I was planning on doing is seeing about like extending this and then building like a 2-car garage right there. But I just don't have the finances. It took a lot more to clean up than I
And you'll
thought.
need permits.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay?
It took a lot more than I thought to clean this thing
Oh, that's
up.
what you said, yeah. I knew it would take some time.
Yeah, definitely. Trust me, I got into it and I did it for like a week straight. I mean, I don't know if you remember, this was trash like the whole way back there. I was just like, holy cow, like, the bed of the truck was full. I took 2 trailer loads. Like,
For you, good. That's right.
yeah,
Good for you.
I did it for like 13, 14 years. And then it was paying the bills, that was it. It wasn't really being too profitable unless I did side work. Well, who wants to go to work and then come home and do work and then work all night and then go to work again in the morning?
I know about it. It didn't for you.
Yeah, it just wasn't very, I mean, it paid the bills, but there's other things. When I did the car dealership, that's where I actually enjoyed working on cars. And then I could pick and choose which one I work on, which one I took somewhere else. So now I just do, like I'm a hobbyist, I just do stuff like this for fun.
Good for you.
And the parts for the bed are finally, will be here, I think tomorrow. That's actually going to be, it's a drag car. So it runs and drives now, but it was turbo. So instead of it being turbo, I took it back to nitrous. So it'll actually be, I got to change up the cam, everything from turbo to nitrous. So that's next week's project once this thing rolls and moves under some power. All right, guys, so obviously, you know, this is recorded afterwards. It is raining for one, and we do have the new axles and everything under here. Now, a bunch of people ask me, hey, Steve, why are you putting new axles under it, this and that? Well, it was mainly because I needed drums, I needed, you know, the springs, I needed the hardware, I needed basically everything to, you know, complete back here. So this was, I think when I sourced it all out, I was going to spend 150 in the front or in the rear, and then when you come up to the front, so I would have got calipers, rotors, you know, everything to put the front back together, normal, the bearings, everything like that. It would have worked itself out to being roughly around, I'd say, $400 to $500. If you do know, we did get the lift kit and the axles a lot cheaper than that. So basically we saved it. Plus now, instead of ordering parts and things for a 1975, we can order for a 1984 Chevy. So these are, you know, 1984 Chevy K5 axles underneath of it. It was actually on a short bed truck, but it basically the same. The purchase and everything mount up the same. So we got the brake lines running, all that. So we are making good headway, but that is going to be for another video. So again, guys, if you like the content, please smash that like button. Please subscribe, and we got another month yet to get this stuff cleaned up for the codes guy, and he'll be back, and that's going to be kind of the final assessment. I wasn't going to make this video, but I decided we might as well. So again, if you like the content, smash that like button, please subscribe, and we will be back with another Bruce video update. Stay tuned, guys.